It's my pleasure to warmly welcome you to our first ever Beth Jacob virtual gala. I want to first acknowledge the extraordinary challenges that our world and all of you are facing, and hope that you are well and managing to adjust to this new strange reality. But at this time of challenge, with the physical distance, with our sadness that we can't gather together in person, this night will give us tremendous strength in reminding us in a very powerful way that we're connected as one community. We are part of a beautiful shul in which we care for each other and are there for one another. And it's this inspiration that we derive from shul, but also finding the blessings within ourselves and in our lives that will help us emerge from this time even stronger. Thank you all for your generous support of this gala, for participating, and for making it a success. And now, sit back, relax, take a glass of wine and some food, and enjoy what promises to be a most memorable evening. Thank you so much.
תרומה לתצווה, יום הולדת קצת משונה, הכל רגיל כאן לכאורה, במה קהל ואהבה, בין תצווה לכי תישא, אסתר פורים משתה שמחה, מי יחנה ומי יישא, ומי יישא בתוצאה, בין כי תישא לבה יקל, עולם מפסיק להתקהל, להשתתק, להסתגר, ישמעאל אדום וישראל, בין ויקל לפקודי איש בעיר ובשדה, כבר אין אל מול להתנהל, מגדל בבל שוב מתבלבל. ומה אתה רוצה שנבין מזה? איך מתרחקים ומתקרבים בכאב הזה? רוצה לחיות אותך ולא להיות לבד. ומה אתה רוצה שנלמד מזה? ואיך נדע להתאחד בפירוד הזה? עד שניתן לך כתר מלוכה, כתר מלוכה. בין פקודי לבה יקרא, כולנו באותה סירה, אביב הגיע פסח בא, ואיתו תקווה רבה, שתקרא את רוע הגזרה, לך דודי לקראת קלה, כבר אין לנו כוחות יותר, להתמודד, להילחם. ומה אתה רוצה שנבין מזה? איך מתרחקים ומתקרבים בכאב הזה? רוצה לחיות אותך ולא להיות לבד. ומה אתה רוצה שנלמד מזה? ואיך נדע להתאחד בפירוד הזה? עד שניתן לך כתר מלוכה. ומה אתה רוצה שנבין מזה? איך מתרחקים ומתקרבים בכאב הזה? רוצה לחיות אותך ולא להיות לבד. ומה אתה רוצה שנלמד מזה? ואיך נדע להתאחד בפירוד הזה? עד שניתן לך כתר מלוכה, כתר מלוכה. מה אתה רוצה שנבין מזה? איך מתנתקים ומתחברים אל הלב הזה? רוצה לחיות אותך ולא להיות לבד. ומה אתה רוצה שנלמד מזה, ואיך נדע להתאחד בפירוט הזה? שמע ישראל השם אחד ושמו אחד, אחד ושמו אחד.
In the morning prayers, we ask in our tefillot, V'al tivienu lo lidei nisayon. We ask that God spare us from tests that seem insurmountable, challenges that we don't think we can overcome. Yet today we know that we have been tested. We have had that nisayon. And our message today is that we have and we will continue to rise to the occasion. It's been a crazy time, a time of ups and downs, of highs and lows, of tears and triumphs. But this year, this Gala, our tears do not define us. For as we stood in the valley of the shadow of death, we did not cry. We cried out. We cried out on Zoom to pray and to mourn and to celebrate together. We cried out by sharing the best of ourselves with our brethren, with our neighbors, with our community members, overflowing with chesed. We cried out to our God with joint, even if separate tefillot. For that's what truly defines us as a shul and as a community. We're inspired by the kindness of our members. We're inspired by the strength of those who stand on the front lines and those who stay home. We're inspired by the faith of each and every one of us, who are armed with faith and unity and stand tall and proud as Jews and as Americans in the face of all the challenges that lie before us. We look to that point of light, the corona within every son. We look to the role models that we honor tonight, who have led the charge on so many of the amazing things that define us as a community. Things that make Beth Jacob special. And we look to all of those who have sacrificed so much, each and every day in the past, the present, and the future, to make sure that we can stand together tonight and going forward. And that's what we celebrate tonight. We are Beth Jacob, and we will stand together forever. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I give you your host, Ilan Gold.
Thank you, Rabbi Posey. Hey, everybody. It's your old friend, Ilan Gold here on the big Zoom Gala, Stronger Together Gala. Zoom, galley, 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 Zoom, galley, galley. Remember that song? Yeah, neither do I. I have prepared so much for this opening monologue, and I gotta tell you, doing comedy on a conference call is a real dream come true. You know, when I was growing up as a young comedian, I was thinking, if I could just do stand-up on a teleconference, I think that could be like the apex. That could be the highlight of a career for me. Yeah, forget Netflix. Forget a Netflix special. I want a Zoom special. I want a Zoom special, a Zeshel. I want a Zeshel. I don't know. There's a lot. I prepared jokes for this, so if you're looking for jokes, you've come to the right place. I actually took time to write things just for you guys, because let me tell you something about Beth Jacob. I love you guys. I love this community, okay? This is a very Hamish community. Yeah. I did a Zoom Gala last week for a shul in the 5 Towns, New York. 5 Towns. What's the opposite of Hamish? Oh, I know. Obnoxious. Ostentatious. Not easy to have a Seder on Zoom. That Seder, I know some of you didn't. I know. What, he violated Yontif to be with his immediate family in New York who are stuck in quarantine? Yes. Yes, he did. I went with the Sfards. And don't you love the Sfards? I like calling them Sfards. You remember the joke I did last time I was there live in person, the difference between Sephardic and Ashkenaz? Right? Sephardic, very manly, very macho. Shabbat shalom! Shabbat shalom! Ashkenazis, good Shabbos! Have a good Shabbos. We're gonna have a fabulous Shabbos. We're a bit more, you know what I'm talking about. So I listened to the Sephardic, and the Sephardic rabbis, you know, the ones that yell, they said you could Zoom. I Zoomed. And the Seder was very different from all other Seders. I mean, just in general, it was like, just from the very beginning, it was like a lot of washing. It was a lot of urchatz, you know? Even the song, Kadesh urchatz, urchatz. Let's urchatz again. Magid, urchatz. You can never be too careful. You gotta keep washing. I don't know if you heard about that. And by the way, don't do what I'm doing right now. Do not touch your face. This is a very difficult thing for the Jewish people. This whole don't touch your face thing. It's all we do. We're always like, right? Even our like religious customs. Shema, right? Ladies, you light candles like this. By the way, every impression I do of Jewish comedians, it's always touching the face. Gilbert Gottfried, oh, stop it. Please, stop it. I can't not touch my face. There's no way to do Gilbert without not touching my face. There's just no way. Any Woody Allen, this is crazy. You know, I just touched my nose and my mouth, and now I think I have everything. Richard Lewis, I don't know, I'm paranoid, you know, it's a nightmare. Quite frankly, nobody remembers Richard Lewis anymore. The point is, I'm doing impressions for all of you, and you're just staring at me like, is he doing comedy on Zoom? Zoom, galley, 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 Zoom, galley, galley. Yes. I touched my face again. I've gone crazy, folks. I've gone crazy. But you have to make the best of everything. This is what we're doing here. We're making the best. Last month, we made the best of Pesach. I mean, I was supposed to be in Mexico on Pesach, at a Pesach program. Instead, it felt like I was in a Pesach pogrom. We're all in hiding. We're in our houses like, oh my God, should we come out yet? Baruch Hashem, nobody's after us specifically, but still, it's not fun. I wanted to go to Mexico. And by the way, if you think about it, what better way to recreate our exodus from Egypt than a spa in Cancun? Right? And what better way to celebrate our freedom from slavery than by enslaving another group to serve us? It's full circle. It's exciting, isn't it? I'm really giving here. I'm really giving. I don't know if I'm getting, which is a problem with Zoom comedy. Zoom, galley, 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 Zoom. Should we start the Zoom galley or what? Are you ready to start? We have an amazing, brief, but fun gala for you. We're going to be stronger. We're going to be together. We're going to drink. We're going to nosh. We're going to eat. We're going to tell jokes, sort of. And we're going to have a good time. So here we go. Let's get inspired. Let's get entertained with the musical talents of the one and only Omer Shaish.
Now I've heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do ya? It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Baby, I've been here before. I've seen this room I've walked this floor. I used to live alone before I knew ya. And I've seen your flag on the marble arch, and love is not a victory march. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. 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 Maybe there's a God above, but all I ever learned from love was how to shoot at someone who outdrew ya. No, it's not a cry that you hear at night. It's not somebody who's seen the light. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah.
Next up is another entertaining video for your Zoom pleasure. Oh my, I'm getting hang on a second. We're not on Zoom. I did a whole Zoom. We're not on YouTube? You told me Zoom at first. That's why I did the whole Zoom galley. I wrote that just for the Zoom gala. You know, it wouldn't be a gala without an honoree or two. Even on the internet, we still have honorees, because why not? These people deserve the kavod. They deserve the respect, and we're going to honor them. And here to honor them is Rabbi Robbie, which is one of my favorite people in the shul besides Gabby. Rabbi Robbie, take it away.
There is no pride in giving, and there is no shame in receiving. Only the opportunity to create a meaningful community. And what a community it is. This is Rabbi Robbie, and I'm so proud to be here tonight to present our Dor Chadash Award. Tonight we are together as a community in a way where there are those of us who are givers and those of us who are receivers in this moment. And truth is that most of us wear both those hats at different times during the day. Over the last month, we've come together as a community in a way that could have never been done without the experiences we've had and the investment we've made into our shul, into our community, into each other. And I'm so proud to be here in this moment. And I want to give an award to Yitzi and to Esther Frankel. Yitzi and Esther, if we had to find a role model that exemplified those who give of themselves in ways that are far beyond what anybody would expect, that is you. Whether it's lending your expertise and your marketing and overseeing committees, whether that's delivering shalach manot, or whether that is delivering food to people who are in need, both of you show up 100% all of the time. And so I am here for you 100% this evening, as all of us are here tonight. And it is my great privilege tonight to be able to present this award to our young professional leadership, to the Dor Chadash Award, to Yitzi and Esther. We love you, and we are so proud tonight to be giving you this award. As you could see, I got all dressed up because this is a very, very special occasion. Mazel tov on this award, Yitzi and Esther. This one, it's for you.
Thank you, Rabbi Robbie. Good evening, Beth Jacob family. We are so honored to be standing before you tonight. Even though we are physically apart, spiritually and emotionally, we have never felt closer. We want to take just a few short moments to express how we feel about BJC and this amazing community.
In 2016, Yitzi and I moved back to Los Angeles. We spent a few months shul hopping, and when we found Beth Jacob, we knew that we were home. No other place could compare to the warmth, friendship, and camaraderie that we felt here. Beth Jacob truly is unique and so much more than just a place to daven. We take pride and ownership in the small role that we can play in helping to support and grow this amazing community.
We would like to take this opportunity to express our sincere thanks to a few of the individuals who make Beth Jacob the world-class institution that we are so proud to be a part of. First and foremost, to Rabbi Top. Being the rabbi of the largest Orthodox synagogue on this side of the Mississippi is no easy feat. There are hundreds of obligations and needs that you must attend to every single day. And yet you are able to give your full attention and care to every single one of us. We are so grateful to you and Dr. Top for always making us feel how much you truly care about us as individuals. Your ability to inspire our community to constantly grow is one of the many reasons why you and Dr. Top are so deserving of this year's Tiferet Award.
Rabbi Robbie, thank you for bringing new life and a spirit of warmth and openness to the YP Minyan. You see beyond the external and make anyone who comes to Beth Jacob and the YP Minyan feel welcome. Thank you. Rabbi Posey, our Shabbos mornings have just not been the same without your cup of Joe shiurim. You do so much for Beth Jacob with programming, shiurim, and so much more behind the scenes. Thank you.
Thank you, Rabbi Broner, and your phenomenal counselors in the youth department. You've done such a great job with Shifra that we've decided to send you 2 more. Get ready for double twin trouble with Shayna and Bella.
To our dearest Robin, there is a great story of when JFK visited the NASA Space Center. He saw a janitor carrying a broom and he went over and asked him what his job was. The man responded, "Mr. President, I'm helping put a man on the moon."
Robin, you don't just make our shul run like a well-oiled machine.
And look fantastic while doing it.
You are the catalyst, the keystone that enables our community to reach such great heights and ultimately bring all of us closer to Hashem.
And lastly, we wish to say thank you to our parents. Your love and guidance throughout our lives has laid the foundation for the values that brought us to Beth Jacob. Our love for chesed, community, and Torah is inspired from the lessons that you've shown us in how you live your lives.
We would like to close by thanking Hashem for giving our beautiful Shifra, Shayna, and Bella such a wonderful community to belong to.
Well, that was fun. And now, here's a little thing I like to call mean tweets. And when I say I like to call, I mean Jimmy Kimmel, because he did invent it, whatever. He did it on his show where he has celebrities, big stars, reading mean tweets about themselves. Well, I did a little rewrite on that. Okay, here's my hook. It's stars from our shul, rabbis, cantors reading mean tweets about themselves. Check it out.
At Rabbi Top, your speech was too long, rambling, and lacked substance. And those are just my positive comments. Ouch.
Somebody needs to teach Rabbi Posey what a daughter is. What is that?
If Rabbi Robbie's talks were any more touchy-feely, they'd have to air them on the Hallmark Channel. Aw, you guys, you really, really get me. I love you so, so much. Thank you.
At Beth Jacob. This cantor takes so long, you'd think he gets paid by the hour. At Beth Jacob. This cantor goes so fast, I think he's skipping every other word. I can't keep up. 1, I haven't skipped a word since 1985. 2, I can probably recommend some beginner's reading classes for you.
Why does Rabbi Robbie wear that long black coat every single Shabbat? What does he have to hide? My friends, I have absolutely nothing to hide from you.
The Posies are planning a hostile takeover of the Beth Jacob youth groups by sheer numbers. Help. Really, Chalent Lover 321? That's what you got?
I think it's beautiful that they give lollipops to the kids when they kiss the Torah. Just wondering, what do we get for coming to shul?
At Beth Jacob, I can't think of a less deserving couple to receive this award than Esther and Yitzi Frankel. Wait, Yitzi, you wrote this.
Woo! Those are some mean tweets. Nasty. Almost nasty. But funny, we hope. You never know. It's Zoom. And now here's this.
Rabbi Top and his family have really injected a warmth to this community. Rabbi Top makes himself available at all times and is learning with people. He has a Gemara shir in the evening. He has a shir with young professionals.
Rabbi, if I need to find you, I know where to look, because you're always at Beth Jacob. You're here at 7 in the morning for the 7 o'clock minyan. You're then in your office thereafter. If you come back in the afternoon, I want to find you. Here you are.
It would be great to think that being a rabbi is a once-a-week job. You come to shul on Shabbos, boom, you're the rabbi. Now, here at Beth Jacob Congregation, it's a full-time job.
Rabbi Top is really the Renaissance rabbi. He is a person who is a huge Talmud Chacham and is able to showcase breadth of knowledge, both in terms of his psak and his shiurim.
Kalman is so dedicated to Beth Jacob. I seriously don't know how he does it. He has such a full schedule and so many obligations, and he does it all with a smile, and I could say that as an insider.
I love and care deeply about every single member of Beth Jacob and want to see the community grow. But as I think over my years at Beth Jacob, I feel like I've gained tremendously. I've grown as a rabbi and also as a person. The experience has been incredibly meaningful to me, and I know to Jordana and my family.
I've been here for 7 years now, and I can tell you that Rabbi Top is the best rabbi a cantor could wish to work with. I think Rabbi and Rebbetzin Top serve as role models here at Beth Jacob, but also in the greater Jewish community of LA.
We didn't only get one learned member of the Top family, but we got two, with Jordana Top, who is a Yatzed Halacha and an incredibly learned person in her own right.
Not only is she a great dentist, but she also does so much for the shul.
Beth Jacob has given me the opportunity to get involved in things that I'm passionate about, such as learning and teaching Torah.
I think Jordana serves as an excellent role model for the young women of our community.
My parents have worked tirelessly for every member, and they take tons of time out of their day to help everyone.
I love going to shul on Shabbos morning to the Chumash Yir with my Abba.
Growing up, I've always loved to youth groups, so now that I'm older, I like to give back to these kids and be a counselor at youth groups.
You really are such amazing role models. You devote so much time and effort to the community and to the shul, and I'm so grateful for all that you've given to the family.
Mazel tov, Ima and Abba. I'm so lucky to have you guys as my parents. Thank you for raising me with a love of Torah and community and chesed.
I want to congratulate the Rabbi and Rebbetzin on this great honor. I know an honor isn't something that they look for, but for us as a community, it's really a great opportunity for us to show us our Karas HaTov.
Beth Jacob today is in probably the best place it's been in maybe forever, and that is due to your leadership.
Mazel tov to Rebbetzin and Rabbi Top and the entire family.
Congratulations.
Mazel tov, Rabbi and Rebbetzin Top.
Mazel tov, Ima and Abba.
Mazel tov, Ima and Abba. We love you.
Thank you for allowing us to be a part of your lives.
And we feel incredibly blessed. We feel so enriched, and we look forward to many smachot and great things to come.
Here to present our next award, Jack Fenigstein.
So, Rabbi, I've been chosen to give you your report card, rating your performance after your first 11 years as our chief rabbi. I checked you out with a few of your rabbinical mentors, and I negotiated your contracts with you when you were first engaged and then when you were twice re-engaged by our congregation. I also have been an officer of the shul for your entire tenure and president or chairman of the board for 7 of those years. I've been in your Chumash class since its inception, taken you to Clipper and Laker basketball games, met with you on innumerable occasions to plan, strategize, brainstorm, and chat, trade insights on the Parsha, Daf Yomi, Israel, the Dodgers, and our shul. I laugh at your jokes, and I am free with my advice, which you generally accept, but are more than willing to graciously ignore. I therefore think I am very qualified to deliver this evaluation. Candidly, while going through your selection process and hearing the plaudits your name and accomplishments elicited, I worry that maybe you were, quote, too good to be true. Today, I can tell you unabashedly that the wonderful first impressions that led us to choose you to be our Rav have proven not only to be good and not only to be true, but the lasting impressions of the last 11 years are undeniably even better. You make yourself available to each of your congregants. Your Shabbos morning Parsha Shiur attendees are your biggest fans. On a weekly basis, you thrill us with your insights and chidushim on that week's Parsha. Perhaps the biggest surprise and treat for me in working so closely with you is seeing your wisdom and your compassion and your sensitivity. For a man so young, the breadth and the depth of those attributes are remarkable. Rabbi, besides gifting Beth Jacob by agreeing to become our spiritual leader, our congregation will always be thankful to you for sharing Jordana with us. She is the consummate Rebbetzin, a gracious hostess who opens her home on a weekly basis to our members and to visitors to our community. She teaches our daughters and their mothers in preparation for those daughters becoming Binot Mitzvah. And if all that was not enough, after years of study, she is credentialed as and serves Beth Jacob as our Yoetzet Halacha. The two of you are a dynamic duo. I don't know of any other shul that has such an impressive first couple. Speaking for all of us who are attending this virtual gala, I say that we are all proud to be members of such a thriving congregation. And we are even prouder to be able to say that you, Rabbi Tapp, are our Rav, and you, Jordana, are our Rebbetzin. Rabbi and Jordana, please accept this Tiferet Award as a token of our appreciation and our love for all that you have done for us in the past, all that you do for us now, and all that you will do for us in the future. We love you, we appreciate you, and it's an honor to be able to present this to you.
Thank you so much, Jack, for those kind words. We're so humbled and grateful to be receiving this honor from Beth Jacob, our beloved congregation. It's been a couple of months since we've seen all of you in person, and we miss all of you terribly, but our time apart has only highlighted to all of us, to our whole family, how much Beth Jacob means to us and how much we miss all of you. We miss seeing your faces, we miss davening and learning together. We hope that each one of you is doing well, and we are looking forward to seeing you all again, hopefully soon. Thank you, and good evening.
Thank you, Jack, for your very kind words, and Yasher Koach to you for your outstanding leadership. Your mentorship, support, and wisdom over the years have been so important and so meaningful to me. And thank you, President Jeff, Chairman of the Board Jess, the Shul Board and staff, and the Gala chairs, Jeremy and Craig, for the amazing work that you do for the community and for putting together this evening. Over the years, we've davened, learned, performed chesed, and supported Israel together, but we've also created magnificent, beautiful friendships. And during this tough time, despite the physical distance, this event shows that we are sticking together now more than ever. This evening is chizuk, that we're giving each other, strength that we're giving one another, that there are good times ahead for all of us. It's an incredible privilege to be part of this kehila. I'm inspired every single day by all of you, our dear members, by your accomplishments, by your talents, by your commitment to Beth Jacob and so many good causes, and by who you are and who we are. What a wonderful kehila we have, with a lay leadership that's dedicated, with a talented staff, which gives me a joy to come to work and to be working for Beth Jacob every single day. The story is told in the book of Malachim about a woman. It's the Haftorah for Parshat Vayera, about a woman who comes to the prophet Elisha because she's in deep trouble. She has lost her husband and she has no money. And the creditor is demanding that her two children, become his slaves because she can't pay back the loan. And so she asks Elisha for help. And Elisha says to her, Ma yesh lach babayit? What do you have in your house? She responds that I have a single jug of oil in the house. He says to her, take the jug of oil and fill up as many empty vessels as you can. And like the miracle of Hanukkah that occurred around 500 years later, that one jug of oil was taken by that woman and she was able to fill dozens and scores of jugs of oil, which she then used to pay off the creditor and to save her family. It's very interesting that what Elisha the prophet asked this woman, as Rabbi J.J. Schachter points out, is not, do you have anything in the house? But what Elisha asked the woman is, what do you have in your house? And what Elisha was suggesting to the woman is such a powerful lesson for all of us, which is that he was saying to her that you definitely have blessings that are in your house. You just have to look for them, find them, and capitalize on them. For all of us, in our homes, there's tremendous blessings that can be found. In our lives, in our homes. You have resilience, you have inner strength, you have the bonds, you have those bonds with family and friends in your home, in your life. And one thing that we do have in our home that we're celebrating tonight is Beth Jacob. Tonight we're celebrating the fact that we have this connection and affiliation with such a shul that gives such support and strength and meaning to all of us. Thank you for recognizing the role of Beth Jacob by participating in this evening and by supporting the shul. Thank you for entrusting me with the privilege of serving your community. I want to express my appreciation to my wonderful Eshet Chayil, Jordana, who is with me all the way and for serving as an amazing Rebbetzin and role model for our children. I also want to express appreciation to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, who is the source of blessing in our lives, and we pray to Hashem that we should have better times, healthy times ahead for ourselves and our community and the entire world. I miss seeing all of you and hope and pray that you're well. Let's continue to find the blessings. Let's continue to find the special things in our lives that will strengthen us. Let's celebrate tonight, and I look forward to seeing you back in shul soon.
Wasn't that great? Wasn't that special? Incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Omer Shaish.
Hi again, Beth Jacob congregation. I hope you got your groove ready for this next Frank Sinatra classic, because we're all gonna fly to the moon. You ready? Hit it.
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song, let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Song, let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, in other words, I love you.
And now here to present our next honoree, the one and only, and one of my personal favorites, the great Rabbi Top.
Every weekday morning, I have the privilege of davening together with a great group of guys at the 7 a.m. minyan. And when you daven together with people on a daily basis, a special camaraderie develops. Each minyan has its own character, private jokes, and customs. And one of the customs at the 7 a.m. minyan, going back many years, is that at the conclusion of davening, Dick Weiner counts the Omer. And it occurred to me that this mitzvah, which clearly Dick has a strong connection with, reflects a few of the sterling qualities that make Linda and Dick so special and make them so very deserving of our Keter Shem Tov award. Firstly, Sfira, by counting every single day, it demonstrates that you have to make every single day count. And Linda and Dick are inspiring role models in the way they live every single day, filling their days with mitzvot, with a sense of responsibility, consistency, meaning, and purpose. After a long and respected career as an attorney, Dick thinks about the broader community by serving on the board of Jewish Family Services and volunteering for the Sova Food Bank. And Linda, every Monday night she comes to shul to study Torah in our Beis Medrash for women. When there's new members in the community or a person going through conversion, Linda's the one who expresses an interest and takes them under her wing and invites them over for Shabbat meals. After a wonderful career as a teacher and school psychologist, Linda also thinks more broadly about the community and volunteers at the Museum of Tolerance. Dick, keep counting the Omer Ad Mea V'Esrim together with Linda, and may we share in the future many happy occasions in good health. Thank you, we love you, and Mazal Tov. Now it's a pleasure to give you and present you the Keter Shem Tov Award. Mazal Tov.
I am very appreciative of the award. I'm sorry that BJ friends who are no longer with us aren't able to join in our celebration. Fortunately, I still have wonderful friends here, and the community feels like family, which is what makes shul so special. Even during these trying times, the rabbis have come through with so many Zoom programs to help pass the time in a positive way. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for this honor. When the rabbi and Jeff asked us to accept the Keter Shem Tov Award, I had just been released from the hospital after having been hit by a car while walking to shul on Shabbat. And as a result of x-rays and ultimately an MRI and an endoscopy, they discovered that I had B-cell lymphoma without any symptoms. I was asked to be part of an experimental immunotherapy program at UCLA, so I agreed and started the program 4 months ago. We told the rabbi and Jeff that we needed to find out whether I could attend the banquet, and was told by the doctor that it would be okay, so we accepted this honor. Our New York family made plane reservations to come to the March 29 banquet. Then came the pandemic, so the banquet was postponed. A Pesach program we signed up for then to go see our kids and grandkids also was canceled. I think of all the cancel planning. Man plans and God laughs. I thank Hashem that the PET scan I took in April showed that there has been a complete remission of the lymphoma, thanks to my doctor, the immunotherapy, the prayers of our friends and community, and the hand of Hashem. 55 years ago, I became a Beth Jacob member and was fortunate to be able to serve as an officer and board member for a number of terms. For 47 years, I was a member of Beth Jacob Men's Choir under Chazanim Benjamin Glickman, Pinchas Rabinovich, Avshalom Katz, and Nati Baran. I have, and hopefully will, when this plague is over, return number one to my friends in the back row of the shul on Shabbat to hear the unbelievable davening of Chazan Arik Walheim. Number two, to return to the second minyan under Rabbi Top and the lay leadership of John Wine. And third, to the daily post minyan, share of Rabbi Green. And fourth, to the weekly Gemara shir, led by Rabbi Langer. And fifth, to the too numerous to count adult education classes and speeches that we have grown so used to and miss so much. Linda, the Eshet Chayil of my life, who needs also to return to visiting sick people, entertaining both friends and non-friends, and volunteering at the Museum of Tolerance, and picking up, feeding, and entertaining our grandson Ivan. Thank you again, Rabbi, for this great honor. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Omer Shaish.
We're just about to sing our very last song. I would like to thank you for letting me be a part of the Beth Jacob family, and I would like to invite you all to sing along, clap along, do whatever it is that makes you feel good. And even though it feels a little weird because you're alone at home, I promise you, it's gonna feel amazing once you start. So join us on this next Beatles classic. Here Comes the Sun.
Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, do-do-do-do. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, the smiles returning to the faces. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, do-do-do-do. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Sun, 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 here we come. 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 Little darling, I feel that ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. And here comes the sun, do-do-do-do. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. It's alright.
Well, that's it. That's our amazing Stronger Together Beth Jacob Gala. I hope you had a good time. I know I did. I mean, we had like incredible, inspiring music, mediocre comedy. We had honorees, we had rabbis, we drank, we ate, I think given the circumstances, we had a great time. Stay safe and healthy, everybody, and hopefully very soon, as I say to the kids, stay in shul. See you in shul. Let's hope sooner than not. Good night, everybody. Thank you. And l'chaim.
Wow, what a night it's been. I want to thank you all on behalf of us here at Beth Jacob for making this such an amazing and special evening. But it's not over yet. Please click on the link in the description below and join us for a fantastic after party. I hope to see you there. Mwah!